You're standing there, and she's hugging you. Not a superficial social hug, but a very slow, very close hug. You can feel the warmth from the other person, feel your heartbeat getting stronger little by little, and then a series of questions begin to appear in your mind. What should I do now? Should I squeeze again? Should I pull out first? Or just stand still, holding this moment for as long as possible? I understand that feeling both happy, worried, and not wanting to do anything wrong. That seemingly small hug was actually a very important moment, because how you react in that moment can make the other person feel more connected or start to distance themselves. But the interesting thing is, what makes the difference is not what you do, but what you don't do. No rush. Don't talk too much. Don't force yourself to show off anything, which simply is present. And to do that, I want to share with you something that changed the way I look at moments like these: Stoicism. When I first heard about Stoicism, I thought it was some distant philosophy, a cold, emotionless way of living, not allowed to show emotions. But then I realized Stoicism doesn't teach you to suppress your emotions. It teaches you master your emotions, and that if you're interested in love, in connection, in being a steady man in the moments that matter, is extremely valuable. Stoicism simply means you learn to focus on what you control. You are in control of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. You can't control other people's thoughts, the outcome of a date, or someone's reaction to you. When you apply this to your relationships, you will find yourself feeling much lighter. No more guessing what people are thinking. No more trying to impress. You just need present, be real, and let everything happen as it should. I have gone into conversations, hugs, hand-holdings with fear. Am I doing it right? Will people like it? But being stoic helps me stop, take a breath, and tell myself, my job is to be fully present in this moment. As for how other people respond, that's no longer my job. And strangely, when I stopped trying to control it, everything felt more natural, deeper, more genuine. Stoicism doesn't turn you into a rigid person. It helps you become steady, calm, and attractive in a way that doesn't require too much talking or trying too hard. I don't know about you, but I've had so many moments that could have been more profound and connected if I hadn't thought so much. Sometimes it's just a handshake, a look at each other, or as simple as a hug. Everything is very real, very close, but my mind is full of questions like, what is she thinking? Should I say something? Is this right? And those thoughts, instead of helping me react better, made me lost connection with the moment that is happening. When you're in your head too much, you're not there anymore. You are no longer present. You don't feel close, and the other person also feels like you're a bit distant. I was once in a very comfortable hug. Everything is fine, quiet space, low heart rate, a feeling of security. But instead of relaxing and enjoying myself, I started to worry. How long is enough for this hug? If I squeeze gently, will it be weird? Should I say something at the end? And then when the hug ended, I felt disappointed, not because she did anything wrong, but because I don't really live in that moment. What makes others connect with you is not how perfect you are, but what you truly are present with them. No. When you think too much, you lose the most important thing in communication and connection, which is honesty. And women, they feel that very sensitively. They don't need you to say anything very nice, but they will forever remember the feeling of being looked at with your truly present eyes, hugged with genuine warmth, and not in a hurry. And If you've ever wondered why some precious moments pass without leaving anything profound, maybe it's because you're living in your head, not in the moment. When you hug a girl you care about, the real magic isn't how long the hug lasts or what you say afterward. It's up to you to have it. Are you truly present in that moment or not? And to do this seemingly simple thing, Stoicism can become a great companion. The first thing I learned was presence is power. Not the kind of half-hearted presence, hugging and thinking about what to do next. It's about being completely present, feeling the breathing, the heartbeat, the warmth that's happening right at that moment. When I am fully present, she also feels safe and truly connected. The second is only control what you can. I can't know what she's thinking, whether she likes me or not, but I can control my calmness, my eyes and the way I hold her. No tension, no rush, just a sincere hug. Then I learned how let go of expectations. No hugs in exchange for anything. Don't expect to make an impression. I only hug because I want to connect with hope, without any calculation. And strangely enough, that very naturalness makes others feel deeply. I also learned the power of silence. There's no need to fill the void with words. Sometimes, just being silent and staying a few more seconds is enough to leave an unforgettable mark in the heart of the other person. And finally, I realized you don't need to do anything big. You just need to be real. A hug, if given with firmness and presence, will be remembered forever by the other person, not because of what you do, but because who are you in that moment? A hug, it sounds small, but it is a mirror that reflects your true self in that moment. The more tense you are, the more worried you are, the more you try to control, the more distant the other person feels. But when you're present, calm, not in a hurry, without expectations, it is that gentleness that leaves the deepest impression. I'm not sharing this so you can act out the perfect hug, just so you remember. You don't have to try to be memorable. You just need return to yourself, live true to your emotions, and believe that sincere presence is always enough. And if you remember just one thing from this video, it's this. Moments don't need to be made big. They just need you to be physically present. Because sometimes just a hug in the right way, with the right person, in the right mood, is enough to stay in someone's heart for a long